everybody, and welcome back to Zen's Paradise. And today, we're back at Zato. I love the world and everything in it. And, you know, last time, we, had a kind of easy beginning, found out a girl in our class went missing. We got bullied. Yeah, we got bullied, and that guy's on my #1 op list. We don't like him. We do not like him. Then, we were gonna go, tell the teacher or something like that. But now, we kind of just got caught up in a situation with some random chick that also, knows the missing girl. So, I say we just hop right back into it. Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All of my stumbled protests sound so weak, they might as well be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report it all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to testify. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling? I thought I overcame with reason, just come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right. My heart was right. Sure, I can't actually know that, since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say. But this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anyone, anything, to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless gnat is a preposterous thing. Idea. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up. Guys, we don't talk about that, okay? But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? And the fact that the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me towards the right path, that's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the coat room. I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along, and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. Oh. Okay. Episode 1, Ira. Alrighty then. Well, this is gonna be fun. What? What the heck is your problem? Oh, we're voicing this guy. Come on. Everyone is looking from Ira to Garen to the chair that just crashed to the floor on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Ah, huh? Kaya, the heck? Is she insane? Somebody call the teacher. Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before he can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it. So that's what Ira looks like. Ira. Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him, then turns around and stomps back to her desk. The classmates who were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. They scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy. She ignores him. Ah! Kaya, where are you going? Bump. Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. You! Kaya? What? What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this. Her threat falls on deaf ears. Everyone knows Kaya. She's always been like that, I think. Not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Vorkuta 5 prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rate. That's the natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Few get afforded such a privilege. Man. So, we're basically like trapped in here, but like people would see it in a good way, I guess, but we're technically just trapped in here. Can't leave or get in without a permit, and you have to have like satisfactory rates or some stuff like that. That's crazy, dude. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. Dang! Small town. So when someone like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain on a community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that sprouted in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible. That is, on Ira's parents. And questions began to arise. Sungjae-woo reference? Arise. Why is Kaya's daughter behaving like this? Sorry, okay, so we're gonna call them. It's either the mom or the dad. We're gonna call them Sky. Why is Sky's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? Man, just like the weight of the world, I feel like would be on my shoulders if I was in like a presence like this, like a town that was restricted, kind of like this. I'd feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child? Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing the notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little in the library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all the contents scattered on the floor. Of course, they would get curious about it. Of course, they'd want to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Iris somehow. See, that's sweet. See, now you're being sweet, and I enjoy that. Let's do it. She rarely shows up to school, and even when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that. And also, I was really scared. Ira has never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson. I think it was math? I came in through the door. Hold up! Hold up! This art style's peak. This art style's peak. And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. That fit is tough! Sorry. Oh? Hi. Ira shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly scuttled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous. I couldn't do any of my business, so I just sat there, thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some long conversation or formalities in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all that for me. That would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. But when I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted. Oh my gosh! Wafted through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance. The world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. But what am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of the toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. Okay, so either... I don't know where this is gonna head to. But... the main character, Asya, is seeming a little bit like she might actually have a crush on Ira. I mean... It's just the way she keeps wording things like this. It's just the way Asya, like, words things. It makes it seem like that. It's probably not. But... I get it. She's intrigued. I mean, I'm sure all of us have been intrigued at some point about someone in our classrooms or jobs. I mean, that's how we make friends. We're intrigued with somebody, and we think they might be good to talk to. And them or us, take the approach to talk to one or the another, and the initiative starts. That's how most things are in this life. I just stood there, with my mouth helplessly open, as if I'd just gone mute, as if every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Are we in Russia? Whatever. No, wait, please. I took a step toward her and she jolted away like I were a leper. I didn't know what I should say or ask. I just knew I had to say something. Even if it was the first thing that popped to my mind. What? What the heck do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. When you sat smoking there, right by the window, I thought, weren't you cold like that? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Thought so. Anything else? No. No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I heard you got in a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door, and this time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Huh? Oh, she just slammed the door on me, bruh. Appreciate it, though. I stood there, dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear it right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira Kaya? We're not saying that full name, bruh. I can't. Oh, we're gonna be late for class. The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right, I need to get back to the classroom. I doubted Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. Our first conversation didn't go so bad. Kinda. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library or for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Huh? My notebook. I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, Shubina. Bro, leave me alone. Okay. We borrowed your homework for a second. Did I say you could? All it takes is a two-hit combo. Two-hit combo. Pull a combo move. All I gotta say. Start spamming the joysticks, guys. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you? He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no. I forgot I left it in there. No. It's just a drawing. Yeah. You sure? It really looks like you if you were pretty. It's not me. Whatever you say. You must be thinking about it. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say none of your business if I did, and she'd be right. Man, bruh. These guys are like just stereotypical bullies right here. Doing everything out of the sorts. I disappear for like 5 minutes to go get some lunch. Now I come back, my stuff is missing. Like, come on now. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now. But Ira. She just walked past me in the corridor. Not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in a crowd, but no, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder, even though it took all my courage just to master that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, Vadim. What? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? What the frick are those? Kopecks? Can I have it back? Huh? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus. You remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez, I don't frickin' know. It's half a rubble, Shabina. Who gives a crap? Yeah. Why do you care so much? So petty. You probably just lost it or something. My eyes kept snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking that. Maybe he really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You could go grocery shopping with that, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not exactly starving. Lately, I've been eating too much junk anyways. Aw, come on, don't say that about yourself. I mean, you probably have been eating a lot of junk anyways. I mean, but listen, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal, you know? So like, we shouldn't worry about the money. The money's we'll make the money back. We'll make the money back. Trust. Yeah. Maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice. Asa, you don't use makeup at all, right? No, I don't. We're not allowed to, though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? Nobody's gonna send you home for it. Oh, that's good, I guess. These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have a very different sense of humor. How you like him? I need methods. Methods. What are your methods? Cause like, what are you talking about? What do you mean that you like him? You like him? What are you? Explain yourself, Missy. Cause like, what are you talking about? You need to get up on it out of here. But you never tried it before, yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously. You're like 15 already. 14. Same thing. You gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion. Well, I'm not really... Hey, how about we help you out? Yeah. Just some light makeup, you'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I don't have a good feeling about this, because if one of them likes Vadim, I feel like since he's bullying us, like, they're gonna do something. Alright, but, yay! Come here then. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make somebody feel bad. I know some people that do. Trust me, I do. Oh, didn't mean to press that, guys. I really believe that. If someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or to scream at them, or punish them, or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I run out to the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any teacher seeing me. So they did. What did I just say? Bro. Man. Fist to fist. Come on. Everyone in the classroom's getting it. I don't care if they didn't do anything. I don't care if they did something. Everyone's catching these strays. At least the toilet's close, so I can wash this mess off quickly. But I should stop falling for these pranks, but... And we bumped into someone. Ah, sorry. I left my face up without thinking. Oh no. The heck? Ira jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry. Huh? I run past her. Run. I just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off. Man, this is sad. Like, why do we have to bully on such a... Why are we bullying on, like, such a level like this? Like, come on, guys. Like, literally, like, what did we do to deserve this? Is it literally all because we don't look the best? Like, she looks like a normal girl. She just looks like a normal girl. Why don't we... Guys, I may not be a girl, but I don't see why we're bullying people like this. It doesn't make sense. What did we do to piss everybody off? After about a month, reality had dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and in no uncertain terms. She said that, and I kept repeating it again, and again, and again, and again. But I didn't believe him. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira pitied me, that she cared about me for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at a classmate she found annoying? One who just so happened to make fun of me? Her not joining in? Her telling me she liked my writings? She'd even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi! Oh, great. 3 coins click against my desk. 20, 20, 10. So he remembered? There! Thanks for the unforgettable night. Everyone around erupts in snickers. See, if he didn't say something, if he isn't going to say something stupid, then maybe I'll forgive him a little bit, because he actually paid me back. But if so, I might slap him. I might slap him right across the face. Hey, you're a cheap deal. Yeah, free later? Very funny. Oh, please, Shabina. Get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down the class morale. That's right. You're doing us all a disservice. Think of your classmates for once. Bro, we're just sitting here. I hate all of you. I let myself believe something would change. I thought about it as if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems. It was just being greedy. Plain and simple. Getting my hopes up over some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid. I can't help but laugh. But that's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit to, but, better late than never, right? I got a little too caught up in my own little world. And hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I can still appreciate those little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief, but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I lucked out and saw Garen all scared and confused. Or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that, because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things that they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way. Is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. Hold up, they speak in facts. I'm speaking facts right now. Life lessons right here, guys. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit of its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. until I decided that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head and even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, a paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades, and teachers tell me I have great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right. I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I can laugh along with, even if their jokes don't always land, even if my sense of humor isn't the best. All of this, I have all this. Right here, right now. Everything that a girl my age could ever ask for. So why did I act as if that weren't enough? Why the... You idiot. Whoa, hey, that wasn't very nice. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. What? Ooh, this music, that puffer jacket on. Why the heck do you always go along with some BS? Ira looks like she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boot against the snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that Garen giggling about him. Can you stand? Yeah. Did bro push us into the snow? I'm about to beat him up. We're gonna beat him up. I clumsily get up. My limbs feel rigid, sorry. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally, but there was nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and tights. The flakes fall gently on the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is... Huh? The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't. The question escaped before I managed to cut myself short. So why are you here? What do you mean, why? I told you, Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. No, that's not what I'm talking. Oh, so bro was like, oh yeah, come here, meet me after school or something. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Huh? Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I say that out loud, I realized I messed up. I really did. Now she's going to punch me. Ira's going to punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry, I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. Huh? It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah. It makes me angry. And you make me angry too. I don't frickin' get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believe that, right? Right. I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter. Oh, come on! Bro's gonna get it. We're gonna get revenge on him some way or another. Really? Who would fall for that? I stare at the shriveled up piece of paper and something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me. You wanna burn it? Yes? Please? I have matches. Let's go! Ira for the win, guys. Oh? No thanks. It's wet anyway. I fold the letter and shove it into my pocket. It will get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words didn't choose to be written insincerely. It's okay, even if this whole thing isn't real. I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying, Ira came. Thank you. I smile at her. Even after I said I had come to terms with it. No. Right as I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew that I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope I had. That small involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Even if it took so long, she finally came. I didn't do anything, really. Flustered? Iris flustered? Is she flustered? Hey! We're either making friends or we making moves. One or the other. Really? That's cute. That's just so cute. Huh? What's with you? Right. I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry. I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home. What? Already? Ira gives me a quick once-over. You take care. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. We wave at each other and I watch her disappear behind the corner. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't. It feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that it's a lot. I turn and walk a couple of steps in the direction of my home. No. Changed my mind? I run back. Crap, my legs are so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago, and she's already gone. I sigh. The snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Why does she always leave in such a rush? This music is... I love it. I love this soundtrack. It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library, or for a walk. And then, when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say none of your business, and if I did, and she'd be right. But even so, I just kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. Did it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. And as naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it. Again and again. Walking and walking, praying and praying. Do y'all ever shut up? Huh? This. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. Well, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dare if I knew she'd see me like that. Though choosing Truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well. I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. And so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way, only Garen doesn't. I'm not gonna lie. Garen, you dumb, and I hate you, but you got that stuff on. You got that drip on. I'm not gonna... Bro, I'm gonna say it. If I had... I want to wear like that. I want to wear something like that. I would. I'd wear something like that. Garen got that stuff on. Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come play with us too. Huh? Dude, you serious? Come on. Have some fun for a change. Look, Shabina's having fun. Right, Shabina? Please don't look. Yeah. See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way. Or what? Gonna throw a chair at me? To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her bag on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it with that. Whoa! Hey! Hey, 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 hey. Hey, all I'm gonna hear is a bang! Next thing I know, bro's laying on the ground bleeding out. Whoa, whoa! Garen lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. Huh? What's that? Oh. Whoa! Garen shifts back, bumping into another student. Does she have a... What the heck? Everyone shifts away. What was that? Huh? What the heck? You... Is that a... What is that? What is that? Is that a knife? What type of knife is that? Something silvery shines in Ira's hand. It's... a bow compass? Oh! Oh, it's one of those. Like the things you put... You use like a compass you put on a map. Like, it has like two... Maybe they'll show it. Is that... Are you serious? She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turns into jeers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy lady. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to her desk, looking unbothered. Ah, it's just like the last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers, no, most people will think she didn't plan on helping me at all. And that's what I'm inclined to think as well. Yet, my unreasonable heart is still elated, and I'm getting some really silly thoughts. Then, the 2 times when Ira lashed out at Garen were the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times and weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only... I didn't do anything, really. If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I haven't stopped replaying that moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere anymore, because in that moment, I got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything that I could have hoped for. But I'm still a very greedy person. It's still not good enough. I still kept looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town this small. So at some point, I started to wonder. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about, strolling along the main street, at the courtyards, community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it was as if Ira spent all of her free time at home. Which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Spending hours on end in a home like that, every day? No, I really doubt that. The other, more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered. That sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. I felt almost brave about it. Ira could have totally get mad. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa. But for some reason, I really didn't think she would. My breath halted. Oh, hey. Hi. The vents near the Research Institute expel hot air. Nobody really goes there aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. I never ran into any, but the ground here is littered with cigarette butts, so that's a safe bet in my books. Why is Ira here of all places? Again? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks? They seriously sent you all the way here? What? No. I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll. A stroll? Here? Yes. Okay. Ira gives me an incredulous look. Do you like smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. Yeah, I know that. You want to try then? What? Smoking? Oh! We making moves. I don't care, we're making moves. I gotta shut up. No, thank you. Okay. She shrugs. But, awkward start. I can't let it end here. I need to just, and what about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Were you at the Institute? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh. Oh. You bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. I mean, it's really nice you look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But Ira's different. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Ira is cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of town. That goes against everything I've heard. But it makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. That's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. That's why I'm such a piece of trash. No, whoa. Hey. No. She only said her mom forgets her lunch sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. I got that just sent a chill. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't take long to get to the Institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yeah, that's true. She'd still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. Oh, what? What just happened? Ira walks back into the building. Are we back with this banger? Do I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Garen doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish she would. Your friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? Oh, she's not really my friend. You're Pitbull then. Pitbull? Hey, that's spot on. You can't make a harmless joke around that chick without her throwing a conniption fit. It's annoying as heck. They think we're friends? Well, not really. But looks like they've picked up on it. On Ira's reacting like that to me being used as laughingstock. Nah, we gotta be friends, one way or another. Trust. So it wasn't just me. It's not just my wishful thinking. That's nice to hear. Even if I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard of Garen's mouth to date. At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but... Wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Dang. Good point. Oh. Well, her parents can just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah. To a relative or something. What? No. Oh man, now that you say that. Everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. No. No, no, no. I hate how they're right. I hate that I can see that happening. Everyone talks about it. How Ira's a nuisance to her household. It's been like that for a long time. But still, she forgets her lunch sometimes. Ah! That can't happen. No. It can't. It's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair. They can't send her away. She can't go. She's so nice, she cares. She does. Maybe not for me, but for her family. Why would they send her away? That's just too cruel. They can't do that. If they do, then it will be all over. If they do, then I won't. We get a little angry. We just started. I don't know what. I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, even if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raise my head and look out the window. Look through the window. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under its weight. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra, far past the fences, past the mountain ridge, so far away that I can't picture it, so far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So if I've earned this world's good graces, why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even press the button for that one to skip. A bird flies past the window. So we're in a flashback this entire time. Ira. What? I'm really using up all my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girls' bathroom just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick in her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to class as much, but you can really get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid. I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says that you'll get sent away, that your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe. Maybe if you just cleaned up, if you stop skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. We could go to the library or something and then there's 1 month left. It's not gonna work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course, I knew it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse, a selfish ploy to get some scraps of Ira's time before she goes. I wonder, did I do the same when Soya moved away? Tasia moved away? It's only been 3 years, but now I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a very different person then, I'm sure. At least I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. This has got to be a flashback, right? Like, she didn't just randomly show back up at school one day and, like, everything acted normal. Hey. Huh. Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion. It was nice of you. Nice? Right. She doesn't know. She thinks I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you not going to the toilet? Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yeah, you know, the one we use for classes. Maybe you've seen something like that lying around. Ira's expression darkens. Don't worry, we were just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I've checked the whole class in the corridors. It's probably somewhere really obvious, but I'm just no good at that kind of stuff. When I hid Igor's pencil case, they found it right away. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Ira storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress just as she's about to leave. Wait, I said it's fine. We're playing a game, really. Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. Huh? I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No, Shirkov. Same difference. Oh! She walks out of the corridor. I tag behind. I'm not sure what place Ira has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, serious? She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Ugh! Some poor guy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. Sorry. We're sorry. He turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow Ira to the bathroom. The smell is so much worse in this one. I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. There it is. My diary. Right by the tiny window at the top. Ira steps on the toilet below. Please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the flush tank secured way above. Then, using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch! I clasp the diary in my hand. It's really been there all along? I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, thank you. Yeah. What? That's gotta hurt. Ira almost loses her balance, but jumps just in time. The bowl makes a loud clang as she hops off. Whoa, are you okay? Yeah, let's get out of here. You think it's broken? Don't know, I didn't see anything. Huh? But why would I be in a men's toilet? Gross. I see. Thank you again. How did you know it would be in the boys' room? You think Shurik would go into the ladies' room? No. I suspect that they put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter. You can't keep doing this. I know. I should have checked there from the start, instead of running the whole school like a... No. You can't keep going along with it. It was just a game. It wasn't. No, really. We were just playing around. BS. You know dang well what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. Oh, we're getting emotional here, guys. Then why don't you tell them to piss off? For once in your life. I can't. You like being a victim that much? Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, we needed that call out. We needed to get called out for it. It won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. It's not that bad. And I wouldn't. I can't. I can't just say something like that to them. I'm sorry. Why the heck not? Well, it wouldn't be right, and for the love of... It's not like that. I've never tried it before. But when I say something, they just make fun of me, and nothing changes. So frickin' what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everybody's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. And when I go along with it, at least they talk to me. And I know you're okay on your own, but I... So what's your plan? Huh? That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously? She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm almost disappointed in myself. Asya. Yes? You know I'm leaving soon. That's right. I understand what she's getting at. The unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been sticking to, holding themselves back when Ira's around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt is much worse than mine. But here I am, whining and clinging to her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together, and yet, I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Huh? A poem? Oh! Oh yeah, put them writing seals to use. Why? What kind of question is that? Because I like them. Oh, really? You like them? You like my poems? Why else would I ask? Thank you very much. Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it. I mean, yeah, of course. I'll write one, do, do you want it to be about something or maybe in specific meter? I don't care. Anything. Alright. I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah, you do that. Ira checks her wristwatch. I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Already? Yeah. Alright. See you around. She waves her hand and leaves. And speaking of leaves, that's where we're gonna leave it off for today's episode, guys. I enjoyed being your narrator. I'm now going to be a professional narrating. So, absolutely, I know. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope you guys are enjoying the story so far. I'm enjoying the story so far. Even though it's not really like a game where it's like, you know, we get to play. I feel like games like these are special because only good ones come around once in a while where you can actually indulge in the story and try to figure out things. And I like things like that. It's like reading a book together. Kind of. A picture book together. We'll say it like that. And I enjoy every second of this because it helps me get to practice voicing characters. Even if it's a girl, I get to voice characters that really helps out with future plans of mine and goals that I want to achieve. So I appreciate you all sticking with me. And you know, I hope, like I said, I hope you guys have a great day as well. And you all, you know, this game I feel like is teaching some life lessons. So if you find anything in the game that, or any dialogue that you find that resonates with yourself, take it into heart. I mean, yeah. So it was so fun, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next episode of this. Until then, take care, everyone.